Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Before we get started, I just want to say I'm sorry for not posting anything over the weekend. I felt like crap Friday, so I stayed home from work and was sick throughout the entire weekend. I pretty much stayed in bed and I slept, hoping that whatever was going through my body would just go through my body. Now, I don't know what the cause was. I don't know if it was just something that I ate, if it was just allergies, the weather change, or if it was the goats. That's right. So we had goats come up at our work on Thursday, I think. And that was a really cool event. It was supposed to like promote mental health, and they had like flyers and stuff like that. But most importantly, they had goats, and a lot of people liked the goats. However, I have hay fever. So when people went out to go see the goats who were covered in hay, they brought it in with the facility with them. So I don't know if that's what caused it. I was just felt bad and tired and just didn't want to exist outside my bedroom. So I didn't. Now, because of that, I did not make any adjustments to the team like I originally wanted to. In fact, Terapagos was supposed to be replaced, and I was debating on whether or not to have Kyogre or Shadow Rider, just because those two are ready to go, and we only have a few days left of July going into August. So the plan is to go ahead and record the rest of the month with Terapagos and try to get something for Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Now, you guys won't see anything for season 33 until Monday, and the plan is to have videos for the rest of the week with using this team just to have a little bit of a buffer so I can create one, a new team, and then B, create content for said team. But I also have to take time out on Sunday to go to the coast. Now, for those who don't know, Sunday is going to be a very important day for myself and my family. 4 years ago on the 3rd of June, which is almost 2 months before his birthday, my dad passed away. And on the 3rd of June and the 3rd of August 3rd is his birthday, we try to do something on his birthday. So we try to request that day off. Today, or this year, it's on a Sunday, so we don't have to worry about requesting any time off. We are going to go to the coast. My mom and I, we're going to have a little bit of fun and just try to remember what it was like to have him around. Since he's no longer here, we can't celebrate his birthday, but it's still a thing that we do so that we can feel like he's here still. And we do the same on the 3rd. We don't go to work. We try to deal with that ourselves. And if we feel up to like going out to dinner, talking with the rest of the family, we do that. Otherwise, we just kind of celebrate or mourn for him our own special way. So Sunday is going to be a very busy day for me. I know that I will be out of my house for the majority of the day. So the idea is to have stuff ready to go for this entire week and parts of next week so that you guys don't have to worry about anything. Now, that could obviously change, but we'll see how everything goes. But other than that, I don't have anything else. We're in Master Ball, so that's dope. Can't wait to see what happens in the rank ladder today. So without further ado, let's get into that and wish me luck, because I'm definitely going to need it. Because Terapagos, I might still just trying to be figuring him out, but we still need to use him for the next few days. So let's get it, shall we? Okay, so since we're at this part of the screen, which is perfect, what I'm going to be doing from here on out. Ooh, okay, that's actually really interesting. That's super interesting. Okay, so how my videos are going to be going out, because I'm doing this as a test. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do turn 1, right? This turn, what my plans are, and hope that they go from there. And then, obviously, start making the changes from that. Because they brought out Incineroar and Lunala, I'm kind of in a rut. I think that they're going to start off with Trick Room for sure. So what I would like to do is taunt Lunala. Let's go ahead and do Bleak Wind Storm, and I'm going to go ahead and Terrastallize, and I'm going to Ivy Cudgel into Lunala. Lunala cannot do anything in particular, and they didn't swap. So Tornadus attacks first, which if Bleak Wind Storm hits first, great. Lunala can't protect, so it's probably going to go for the Meteor Beam here. But we're also just trying to do as much damage as we possibly can. Hits both. Let's go. And here's... Now, this is neutral. Neutral Ogerpon. Right into Lunala. This is still a ×2, and it does not get the KO, but you know what? That's okay. Moongeist Beam goes right over to Tornadus, and it's not going to get the KO there because of Surge. I mean, I also just lived, so that's cool. Knock off. Okay. Tornadus goes down. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that because now we can bring out Koraidon, and now both of their Pokemon are definitely in the ways there. They're in the crosshairs for sure. Okay, so with this particular matchup, they did have a couple of Pokemon they could obviously swap into. I'm gonna try to, you know what? Let's go ahead and Flare Blitz into Lunala. I'm going to Stomping Tantrum into Incineroar. I think they're going to swap out that Pokemon. And because the Shadow Shield's broken, it withdrew Lunala. Did I guess it right? Please? Okay. Oh, that was who I thought was going to be over Incineroar's slot. That's the reason why I did Stomping Tantrum. Terastallize, it's going to go Incineroar. Okay. Are you thinking this is Ghost? Oh, it's Bug. Okay. Okay. What does that do from my side, though? That's interesting. Flare Blitz goes into... That's still a lot of damage to Miraidon. It's a lot. Stomping Tantrum goes to Incineroar. That's not very effective. Okay. Return. Goes off Koraidon. It didn't look like it did a ton of damage, but now they can bring out their next Pokemon, which probably, if it's Whimsicott, I think they win. I think they win because of that. Because I don't have Tailwind, but I doubt it's that. It's Ursaluna. Okay. So Ursaluna's going to protect here, because if it doesn't, I'm going to get the KO. 100%. I almost guarantee. Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to protect. So I'm just going to go straight for Miraidon. Okay, they withdrew. Here comes Lunala, or is it Incineroar? If it's Incineroar, that's bad for Ogerpon, obviously. But it's, okay, so it is Incineroar. Okay, doesn't do anything for Koraidon. Pushing Course. Goes into Miraidon. That's enough to get the KO. Unfortunately, our Ground Pound isn't going to do that much to Incineroar. Fake Out becomes active. It's Lunala. Okay, so they have to get up Trick Room. Wait, what? Oh, okay, Electric Seed. Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. You know what? Just because you have to have that active, I'm just gonna do the double on that slot. I mean, they can protect. Okay, Koraidon gets faked out, which is totally fine. Ivy Cudgel still moves, which is gonna take down Lunala, stop the Trick Room, and they're not gonna be able to stop me. There's just no way. So now it's just Incineroar and Ursaluna on their side versus pretty much 3 of my Pokemon, and one of them is still realistically healthy. It's Flare Blitz into you, and just to fake it out, we're gonna put pressure on the Ursaluna, but it has to. Oh wait, it doesn't have to protect it, does it? I guess it didn't have to because it was a U-turn switch and not anything specific. I guess that makes sense. I'm just a little confused about that, but you know, whatever. Recoil damage on the Koraidon, so we do knock out one hit the Incineroar. Now we are going to be losing Ogerpon here. Oh, we lost both. Okay, that's good. I love that for me. Love that for me. We should still be faster because now it's one-on-one and it's Ogerpon and Ursaluna. Okay, it can protect, but here's the other part of Terrapagos. Something I was calculating for, which was to literally do Terra Starstorm in this form, and it does a lot of damage as a single target. Like, watch this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was at half for sure, 100%, but that's still a lot of damage. I thought that you can still do the spread move, or what the comeuppance with just having that move like hit a single target, and it kind of opened my eyes that a single target damage on a lot of Pokemon, including Smeargle, it was like 112%, and then it went up after that. All right, so it's Iron Hands and Ice Rider versus Tornadus and Ogerpon. Now our terror target's going to be Ogerpon for this one, because I'm going to set up the taunt to go over to Ice Rider, and I think turn one Terrasilize into Ice Rider. This way it kind of puts them in a really unique position, because Fake Out's going to hit, and I don't know who's going to hit. This way, I have a chance of KOing Ice Rider right off the bat, depending on how it's trained. Since we're in Master Ball, it's going to be really, really hard to see that. But it looks like mine went off. Okay, here's theirs. And this is going to go Ice Rider to make it water? Or fire? Fire. Okay. So we did this so that we can still do damage against that Pokemon. Fake Out goes to Tornadus. Okay. So they're definitely going to get off Trick Room. Absolutely. Ivy Cudgel. Wow. That's still a lot of damage. Trick Room is active. Okay. So we're going to protect here. I'm going to Stomping Tantrum the Ice Rider. Because now Tornadus Sash is broken, I need to make sure I can keep it on the field for a little bit longer. Glacial Lance. But I'm also not afraid of what they're going to bring out. Because, like, if for whatever reason Tornadus goes down, then Trapagos can come in. Brain Punch. Ooh. Not enough. Standing tall. Stomping Tantrum. Oh, come on. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. We'll go ahead and just do Taunt, because we're going to let that fall. And I'm going to go with the Protect. Or Spiky Shield. I mean, it's the same thing. Trying to weigh in the options here. Taunt, so no Protect. No more Trick Room. None of that. Glacial Lance, which is totally fine. I just wanted to get something off, because since Trick Room is active, Tornadus isn't going to be able to do anything anyway. And yes, you know, yeah, oh, might have screwed the pooch here. I might have. They hurt. Okay, now they're going to have to pick. Now they're going to have to pick. Earth Power would be really, really good except for Landorus. But I can also just go Terra Starstorm, because none of their Pokemon are ghost types. So I could just actually just go for this. Oh, they might not actually have to pick. No, they're going to pick. I'm going to force them to pick. So we're going to swap to Koraidon to take a little bit of damage here. We might see a secondary KO because of Glacial Lance. But they're going to have to pick which target they're going to want to do. The spread move is something that I can't avoid. Obviously, I should have brought Enveloper, but because I didn't, we kind of screwed the pooch there. Drain Punch goes into Trapagos, which is going to make it not effective. Wait, why did that one go? Is that a speed tie? Because usually Ice Rider. No, yep, okay. No, that's a loss. 100% that's a loss. That speed tie kind of did it. Because if it was a spread move and then Drain Punch, I think I would have been able to survive, but no. It is a +1. Now it's a +3, so it doesn't really matter now. Yeah, I really screwed the pooch. I absolutely did. But at the same time, their Terrasilize into fire is what really did it. No, absolutely. They won. They deserve that one. Absolutely. That was a good thing on them. And obviously, I still can't stop Trick Room. Okay, let's see what they bring out. Urshifu and Tornadus. So, turn 1, I obviously want to do Tailwind and hopefully that we win the 50-50. For Chi and Pao, since Urshifu is on the field, we can't really protect in front of it. So what I want to do is just KO the Tornadus instead. Okay, I either won the 50-50 or I'm faster. I don't know which one. But we Tailwind. So if Shadow Rider comes out, they're faster just in general. Trinity Strikes. That is a Sash, not Sash, but Scarf Urshifu. So no. Chain Pow just barely hangs on, so that is not an offensive Urshifu. That is a Jolly Urshifu, and I just take down Tornadus like it's nothing. But I also get myself KO'd. for the trouble. Chien Pao takes a little bit of damage, which goes down, which is unfortunate for me, but that's okay. That is okay. Now we can bring out Terapagos. Now, I hope they bring out Shadow Rider so that we can actually take advantage of it, but it could also be... Yep, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, it also could be Zamazenta. And if it's Zama and they have Wide Guard, we're actually in trouble because these two only do spread attacks, especially when I do with Terapagos. All right, so this turn, the way that I can possibly win is to go ahead and just Bleak Wind Storm and hope for the best here. In Terapagos, we're automatically going to Terrastalize and Terra Star Storm, and I'm going to hit the Urshifu because I don't think it has a way to protect. Because it was really, really fast, I'm thinking that it is Scarf Urshifu, and because it was not hitting as hard, it wasn't too bad. Terrastalize goes on the Urshifu, makes it water. Okay. Are you going to KO Aqua Jet? I have no problem with the Terrastalize going on to Terapagos right now, just because of the fact that depending on how they're set up with their Shadow Rider, it's going to kind of set up the rest of the field. Surging Strike. 1. This is not enough. 2. 3. That's a lot. That's a lot. That might set up for a Psychic. Astral Barrage. Okay. Okay. Tornadus needs to hit and get the speed down. That's what needs to happen. It needs to hit and get the speed down. Bleak Wind Storm hits both. Do I get a speed down? I got it on Urshifu. Do it. No, I don't get it on the Shadow Rider, but I don't think it matters now because now it's gone. Because I don't know if it was Scarfed. It did not take any damage from Life Orb, so it was probably not Scarfed, but Sashed. But it also could have been Specked. Mine's Specked just because I'm an idiot. So because we don't know what the item is, having the Bleak Wind Storm go off first and then having that go off was actually pretty good for us. Now they're just down to the one, I believe, which is Zama. Is this your last Pokemon? It is your last Pokemon. We're going to taunt turn 1, and I'm going to go ahead and just Terra Star Storm. I'm taunting turn 1 so that we can stop whatever shenanigans. Okay. Iron Defense. I don't want them to use Protect. I don't want them to use Wide Guard. I was just setting up so that I can actually do this all day long. Because I do outspeed. No, I don't outspeed. Terapagos does not outspeed. Tornadus does. Terapagos does not. So I'm going to just go ahead. Do I swap in now would actually be a good thing. But I'm just going to go ahead and just do this. Oh, it's going to miss? Let's go. Okay, that's awesome. Love that for me. Body press into Terapagos, gets KO. Now I could have saved that. Obviously, brought in Koraidon to do it just a little bit more. But I don't have to because Koraidon can come out now. Ooh, and once they're gone for both teams. Let's go. Well, mine's not. But it doesn't matter because both my Pokemon outspeed Zama. Outspeed Zama. Shoulder. Okay. So check Taunt real quick. Taunt's got one more turn, but I don't think they really have a turn left. So what we're going to do is Bleak Wind Storm to do the spread move, and I'm just going to Collision Course. This is right in the face. I don't need to... Okay, yeah. I don't need to Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is a really good option, but just going into Collision Course to do a ton of damage while in the Ancient Fury Sun, it's great for us. Ooh, doggy. So now, since it's the end of the episode, I want to thank you guys for watching. We are currently 36 battles in, which is not where we'd like to be. But since we just started this midway through July, I'm not upset at all. We're currently in the top 2K, so 2,783. So I'm actually really, really happy about that. And we have got 23 wins and 13 losses. We're definitely more in the win ratio than the loss ratio, which I'm super happy about. And I'm hoping when we start up with the next team for season 33, that it's going to continue the momentum and drive us forward. Now, here's a couple of things that I want to mention before we skedaddle. right? So like I mentioned before, I'm gonna start trying new things of how these videos are going. And I know that some of you guys want like the hour videos to coming back. Perhaps what I can do is do that large video that if you guys don't want to watch like the daily stuff and just want to watch the bigger, longer video of like all of the fights and stuff like that. I used to do that a long time ago when we had 100 or more fights, where those would take like a few hours just to get through. I could bring those back if you guys prefer to have something to watch for the one day a month that it could happen. And with the potential of going like 90-ish battles with us going 7 days a week, I mean, you guys will have plenty of stuff to watch. I do kind of miss going with 6, I'm not gonna lie, but having the 3 has made it so much easier for me to be able to record on time, get a lot of the stuff done, and actually create like big bountiful batches of like fights and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. Now, with that being said, I'm still trying new things and I want to see what you guys think, and I would like to hear what you guys would like to see in the future. So obviously, please leave a comment down below what you guys' ideas could be, as I am just trying to figure out like the perfect formula that could not only benefit myself, because I love doing this stuff, but could also be beneficial to you guys as well. So just let me know and I will take it into consideration, as I'm still testing things out of going to a little bit more short form content instead of long form. I guess the second thing is, no, I don't think there is a second thing. I had like something else in my head and it just left me. So if I think about it, I will let you guys know in a future video. But for right now, that's kind of it. That's all that I got. So again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you if you guys made it this far. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Comment down below, as I do love to hear what you guys have to say. And lastly, please subscribe to the channel. Helps out quite a bit. Lets me know what you guys like. And if you guys want to be notified when I upload next, there's the notification bell over on the right that you guys can click, and you'll be notified when I upload next. For now, that's it. That's all that I got. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one. Until then, take care, stay hydrated, stay cool, and I'll see you all later. Peace.